No. What? Hi everyone, I'm Seppi, and as Christmas is just creeping around the corner now, and one of my absolute favourite condiments is gravy, I kind of thought to myself, why don't I eat everything with gravy for the next 72 hours? As a kid, I used to scoop gravy out of the jug and just kind of eat it. I'll give you a moment to judge me right now. Moment's over. But honestly, gravy just adds everything you want to a dish, I feel. It's like the ribbon on a Christmas present. It just wraps the whole meal up and you're like, I kind of have high hopes. I feel like most things will taste okay. So let's crack on to breakfast. I'm nervous about this. I'm gonna be trying some cereal with some gravy. Do you pour milk or cereal first? Because I'm definitely a milk person after. Well, in this case, gravy. Oh my goodness. Ew. I kind of have a gut feeling that this might upset my stomach for the next 3 days. But here we go. Oh, the cereal sweetness comes through so strong. I thought the gravy would overpower it, but it doesn't. I would say if you're a texture person when it comes to food, this is not it. I'm sorry, food. I think I'm gonna try some Weetabix maybe with it. I'm more nervous to try this one, I think, because the Weetabix is gonna like soak up all the gravy. But you know what, it might not be so bad. Cheers, everyone. It's not brilliant. In a weird way, it's kind of like a savoury scone, or scone, however you want to say it. It has that kind of thickness and it does absorb the gravy on the top layer, but it kind of keeps a little bit of the dryness in the middle. If you let this soak a bit more in the gravy, it actually wouldn't be too bad. But for now, it's not the best start. I'm looking forward to the rest of the day. I feel like there might be some more exciting things ahead. Can I just say something before we move on to some more food? It's been about 5 minutes since I've eaten this cereal, right? It was going fine, but the roof of my mouth feels really dry. You know how like when you eat peanut butter and it kind of sticks to the roof of your mouth and it feels a bit weird? Gravy doesn't usually do that. Is that weird? Is that normal? Come, lunch buddy. You're gonna try this with me.
No.
Yes.
So wait, are we doing pour it over or are we doing dipping?
Oh no!
Not bad. It doesn't look that bad.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna start off with the smallest one. Cheers.
What are you tasting?
Is it more sushi or is it more gravy? Or is it neither?
It's weird because like the gravy kind of set a bit on top. But then the more I bit, I was like, this is getting so fishy.
Oh, no.
Here, come, you should try one
Oh,
too.
no.
Try a cucumber one. Oh no! Okay, one good thing about it is it adds like a bit of a saltiness to it, which I'm not mad at. Okay, like,
I'm not sign up for this.
yeah.
Listen, what would you recommend?
You gotta try one of these because I haven't had one of those
Yeah.
yet. I'm gonna put the sample on
yeah.
because you're gonna have to try some of this.
I'm hoping this is nice.
Oh no.
I've got the wasabi. Jury's out on that.
What?
Just gravy and sushi. I mean, there's not that much fish in that one, which I think is why it's alright.
Then try this one. With the wasabi one though.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Right, I'm done.
I think this one's got some chicken in it. I'm more hopeful in this one actually tasting nicer.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm glad we found one nice combination here. Going into trying this with gravy, I wasn't the most hopeful because sushi alone, amazing, beautiful, tasty, 10 out of 10 on all boards. But gravy, also 10 out of 10 on its own. But together, it really depends what ingredients I think you have in the sushi, but I'm not going to waste any food, so I'm obviously going to finish it. I've just left a meeting. Like honestly, my stomach started gurgling like mad after eating that lunch, and that means one thing. I feel defeated, but the show must go on. I haven't eaten any fruit today. I've got a banana. You know the drill. I think this is the thing I'm least looking forward to today. Okay, everyone. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna pretend that it's maple syrup. Maple syrup. Cheers. No, maple syrup, maple syrup, maple syrup. No. No. Like, at first it's fine, you're like, banana. You bite into it, it just didn't make me feel comfortable at all. Please, I really hope dinner's better. It's been a long day, so I wanted something quick to eat, so I made myself some pesto pasta. I know it's a university staple, but kind of can't go wrong with it. So I'm kind of hoping it's gonna be nice. Cheers. There is no way this is good. What? Pesto sauce just adds like a nice nutty kind of, I don't know, earthy taste. And I feel like if I used a different pasta shape, it would probably absorb the gravy a bit better. It's like the gravy glosses over the pasta and it works as like a little glaze. I think what works really well is actually the cheese and gravy, which I'm not surprised about. Obviously there's loads of dishes that cheese and gravy just works with. For example, like poutine, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Okay, my first day has ended pretty well. We're here, day 2 breakfast. I'm a lot more hopeful about breakfast today. I feel like all the ingredients would work with gravy. I've never really had egg with gravy before, so I'm kind of curious to see how that's gonna be. But I feel like the beans and hash browns is gonna work. Here we go. Of course the hash browns work. A bit nervous about the egg, to be honest. That's actually good. I was genuinely worried about the egg, to be honest, but this actually genuinely kind of works all together. It's quite harmonious. I don't know what to say. I'm genuinely surprised. I would like to thank you all here today. This is my acceptance speech, just to let you know that beans, hash browns, and egg work brilliantly with gravy. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all day. You won't believe it. I've just come into work and I opened my bag to see there's no gravy there. I left my gravy at home. Hey everyone, I have Mariah here, my lovely friend.
Hi.
Mariah kindly helped select out my lunch options for today. What do you think is gonna taste good with the gravy?
Do you know what? I feel like the bread and the gravy would go well.
I think
because
so.
that has the mayo. I think that would be a bit weird. The flapjack is a drizzle. I don't think you did it. But I think the flapjack might work. The salt and the sweet. I think it would be the best at the bunch.
First I'm gonna try this turkey trimming. So the sandwich has got turkey, cranberry sauce, it's got some mayo as well.
How does it smell?
Like, you know when you walk past like a pub and like Christmas time, it has all the roast smell.
Okay.
That's literally what it smells like at the moment. So it doesn't smell too bad.
Okay.
So
Cheers.
cheers.
Your fish. Not bad. Oh, okay.
You were right actually. The mayo is the one thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Flavour wise, actually on point. It kind of feels like a roast.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like my second day is going like really well.
I feel like you shouldn't say that just now.
I know. Okay, cheeky, what's it? Let's give this a go.
Oh, you're just really going in for it.
Nah. It's way too salty. Final thing with the meal deal, cheeky meal deal, is the flapjack, which you think is going to be good with the gravy.
Yeah, probably going to be the best out of the bad bunch. Flapjacks are buttery and sweet, and then you've got the saltiness of the gravy. I feel like this might be alright.
You had a drizzle, but I was like, you know what?
Oh! No? No?
Too much gravy.
I said drizzle.
I should have done drizzle. Okay, this is the more exciting part, to be fair. Let's go. We're ready.
Ooh. Bake off, come at me.
Should we do a little cheeky cheers? Okay, let's go. I don't know.
You know what? It's so sweet that the gravy
Just kind of disappears.
Yeah.
I just can't wait for dinner and have some snacks, so hopefully my dinner will be alright. But so far, I think day 2 is going alright. To be fair, thanks Mariah for joining me for a lot more support. So. This is happening. I don't feel like this is going to taste great. You know, chocolate and chilli works. Hot dog gravy. You never know. So, cheers. What? I can't believe I'm going to say this, but why is that okay? Like, obviously I'm not going to go out my way and be like, ooh, let me get a tub of gravy to have my chocolate orange. That's not bad. Maybe I shouldn't have any more because I've got dinner soon and obviously don't want to run to the toilet. I'm pretty confident in this dish, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is gonna be a good ending to day 2. Cheers, everybody. I think this is the best dish I've had so far. Totally here for these like food combinations. Obviously it's doing well because there's meat in this dish. It's like a big group hug. We're ready to make Seppi's taste buds smile. The thing about this dish is that it's actually making me hopeful for day 3, weirdly. Also, one thing I want to add is that I haven't had to run to the loo. Maybe the things I've been pairing the gravy with has worked better for my stomach, but I think after day 3 my stomach's gonna be happy that it's over. Okay, we're here, we've got breakfast. I've got a classic of just some avo on toast with some chili flakes. I'm not too sure how the avocado is gonna taste with gravy, if I'm honest. Cheers. Oh, my brain is just like a squiggle right now. Do you know what it is? I think because I've added some like lemon. I can't tell if I like it or not, but I like keep going back for more. The acidity. Oh, somehow the gravy like brings out more acidity in it. I don't know why. As I moved on to the second slice, I'm actually kind of getting used to it now. But I don't think I'll be adding gravy anytime soon to my avocado and toast, to be honest. Hello everybody, it is lunchtime. Well, it's a bit of a late lunch, but that's okay. That's okay. My stomach's been gurgling a little bit, so I opted for a bit of a lighter lunch before I've got a really good dinner to come. I've got a salad which has all sorts of veggies, a little bit of chicken, lots of mozzarella. It also has like a vinaigrette sauce, which is very strong. And also the gravy is smelling quite strong, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Bon appetit. I have to say, the vinegar and the gravy at first was a bit of a shock to the system because I personally have never had that. I weirdly feel it's not that offensive to my taste buds. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they started selling little pots of gravy in like salad bowls. Kind of works. Guess whose meeting just ended and their stomach started rumbling? Me. That must mean one thing. We made it to the final meal on day 3. And obviously this is going to be great, because this is what gravy is made for. This is one thing that my stomach will definitely not get upset about. So here we go. Cheers, everyone. Truly priceless. I love roast dinners. Honestly, gravy is like the cherry on top of the cake. When it comes to roast, you definitely need it. And I think with this challenge, it's definitely proved to me that gravy is the best with roast. Nothing can beat that. I would say overall that my experience of gravy hasn't been too bad. Like there's obviously been my highs.
Not bad. Yeah, nice.
And there were definitely some lows. No. But what I've learned from this is that I definitely know now that gravy is always there for you. It's a strong, powerful condiment and it will always give you a kick of flavour when you need it. However, for now, I think I'm going to enjoy the rest of this roast dinner with copious amounts of gravy because I think my stomach might need a rest after this. Cheers, everyone.